Well, as I mentioned to you guys, Squeaky Patches is sleeping temporarily at my brother's house. So I have legs and I'm walking. And it feels so good to be able to walk. And I'm walking to the grocery store and I got another errand I have to make. What's so funny? A friend of mine, he and his wife are both friends of mine. And he was passing by in his work truck, which I don't. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Oh, goodness. I know good well when he gets a few years older, he will be deaf. I thought it was my phone. Because, you know, phones do act up sometimes. But to get on with the story. So, he passed him, coming by towards me, slowing down. Now, the way I'm dressed, I don't look like a lady of, what do you call them? Well, if they work for the wealthy men, they're, what do they call them? Oh, I can't think of what they call them when they work for the wealthy men. They're, oh, I can't think. Let me get on with the story. But when they're, and I'm not trying to put nobody down, but when they're working for the lower income men, they call them prostitutes. So I'm walking and I see this car slowing down, and I'm thinking, I know better than that now. My dress is way down there to my knees, a little bit below. I don't have on no mini skirt. I don't wear them anymore. I don't wear hot pants anymore. Because as I told y'all before, I don't have that figure 8 figure. But you know what I'm learning? And maybe you guys can tell me, not the ladies, because y'all don't know how men see things. And again, I'm not trying to put anybody down, especially not myself. And I know when a gentleman is with a lady and she's kind of, well, anyway. Oh, let me just shut up, because it may not come out right. Well, anyway. Beauty is not beauty. Looking fine is in the eyes of the beholder. So some men, as I was told by this guy years ago that I work with, some men love full-figured women. And of course some men don't. But my question to the men that date or are married to women that are full-figured, why do you love that person? That's a good question. Because the world try to make us think that you have to be a fine figure 8. And you know what I mean by the fine figure 8. To have somebody to look at you and want to respect you. Because sometimes men, and I know about the women, but I'm a woman, I'm not talking about them women. That's another story. Sometimes men will use women that are larger to try to use them for their money, for sex or whatever it might be, and put on a pretense. Because I know somebody that did that, and this woman had no idea that this guy, when she was at work, every single day except for when the woman was not working, he'd have this woman over his girlfriend's house all day long. So I'm walking. That was just a little story. So that's why when my When my friend was passing by, which I didn't know as I stated, I thought, what the world? I kept walking and ignoring it. I said to myself, like I stated, I don't know what's wrong with him. So I saw him circle into this apartment complex that I used to live in, or rather, that used to own where I am now. I said, Then I said, what? Maybe, oh, I know who that is. And sure enough, it was him. And we just laughed. He said, at least you don't talk to strangers. Y'all have a great day. This is me, Paula Benson. My brother, as I mentioned, let me go. Bye-bye.